Good evening and welcome to Telford Ice Rink for the first home league fixture against the Bracknell Bees. Tom Watkins' men will take them on after last night's 4-3 win in Sheffield. Let's see how they compare tonight. And we'll have a chat to Jonathan Weaver. So the league campaign got underway last night, a 4-3 win. What are you hoping for tonight?
Much of the same. We didn't really play that well last night, but we grinded it out. If the game had lasted a few more minutes, we probably wouldn't have gotten that result. But we hung in there, and hopefully a better performance tonight and get the 2 points.
And how are you finding it in Telford?
That's good. So far, so good. It's been a long 2 weeks. The pre-season's kind of dragged on, so it's nice to get underway. The league games now, and
it was quite stop-start, wasn't it, with those pre-season friendlies, a couple of days off, and now you're getting into the stream of a couple of games each weekend.
Yeah, I think the first week training twice a day, like one in the morning, one at night, kind of made them for long days, but we got through that, and we got the pre-season games out of the way, had some good results, so yeah, we just look to push on from there.
So as we line up for tonight's action, the Bracknell Bees have made the trip up to Telford for tonight's league game. It was 4-3 win, putting the Tigers on top last night in Sheffield. Can they do the same against the Bracknell Bees as we face off to the first league game of the season here at Telford Ice Rink? And the put in, off the draw, banked off the boards. Tawolski puts it in on the backhand, goes D to D. Weaver to Zajac, banked off the board. Salem pushes it forward, and then support comes in as Watt throws it back down. Zarbo pushing, plant up to the point. Maynard makes a shot. Takes a deflection off a number of players. Galazzi backhands it off the boards now, and it goes deep down into the end zone. It was up for icing, but Weaver gets there first, cuts inside, and just makes Wiggins look an idiot as he steps to the side, and Wiggins goes careering into the boards. Weaver winds up with the shot. Alex Metton between the pipes for the Bracknell Bees makes the save from Weaver's slap shot on the point. Goal! So Antonov winds up, makes the shot, and it just beats Gospel, putting Bracknell 1-0 up. Off the draw. There's a battle to push the puck forward. Shot from McKenzie and a goal! Right on 2 seconds to go. The puck comes loose. The centre man scrapping on the floor. McKenzie finds the puck and fires it home for goal number 1. At 19:58, Tigers' first goal was even-handed. Period 1 finishes up. Bracknell Bees 1, Telford Tigers 1. Eyes down and look in for period 2. The Telford Tigers take on the Bracknell Bees. The score's 1-1, but the shots on goal is telling a very different story, with 6 shots against Telford Sam Gospel and 20 against Alex Metton. And that's the first shot of the second period against Sam there, on 10 seconds. So, Tigers man up for the next 2 minutes. Off the draw to Zajac, across to Andre. Has a look, feeds it in front. Davis is scrapping around to try and get the deflection. Shot from the point from Andre, and this one goes in the back of the net. So on 9 seconds of the power play, it's a power play goal at 25 minutes and 10 seconds for the Telford Tigers. Turner. Plant drives forward, tries to take a shot, and a second attempt from Novak puts it in the back of the net. The first shot was saved by Metton. The rebound falls down, and then he throws it forward. Metton not happy with his defence for not being there, but it's a goal number 3 for the Telford Tigers, putting them 3-1 up. With the clutching and grabbing going on, with 23 seconds remaining in period 2. Deflection in front, shot. Loose puck out, Davis tips it out. And now it's in neutral ice. Waller to Ford. Wiggins. Galazzi tries to feed it in front, and it's cleared out by Andre. Waller. At the end of the second period, it's the Telford Tigers 3, Bracknell Bees 1. Here we go for period 3 now, with Telford Tigers 3-1 up. Miller, and that's a goal! It picks it up, the pass comes in front of the slot area, Joe skates it in, fires it home with the right hand, low wrist shot, and puts it in the back of the net for goal number 4 for the Telford Tigers. Smittle drives the right wing, Spearing heads for the net. Maynard tried to hold him up, shot to Gospel, and then Gospel's there, and now there's pushing and shoving, and guess what? It's Spearing, and a stick goes right across, and now there's going to be trouble. As it goes down, the stick came hurling over, and you heard the wood crack off the helmet. Maynard's tied up with Spearing as they went on towards the netminder. And now let's see what the referee's going to call. And there's pushing and shoving. He's trying to push his head towards the ice. There's no love lost there with Spearing. And the netminders are clamped round his head to try and lift him away from the play. Wiggins takes the draw. Now it's on the break, it's Bearbray, it's being clutched and hooked back, but it was the stick that was lift, so that's all legitimate. If it was the body, it'd be a penalty, but they're exchanging a few words. Bearbray not happy with Turner, and he's pushing and shoving using that stick. Needs to be careful, and now Wiggins goes across and throws it on him, and now they're coming across, and Wiggins is throwing it, and Bearbray's not happy, so Wiggins and Bearbray go for it, and that was inevitable. There's 2 orange shirts in there now, and the linesmen have got the tough task of splitting them up as they go hell for leather just outside of the Bracknell dressing room. It was Wiggins that was the altercator coming into that, but Bearbray's stick was up high, and that's why Wiggins came in. Wiggins has had a push and a shove towards the referee, so he's been evicted from the game. But Wiggins is chastising about the stick work from Bearbray, from what I can see. So let's see what the referee does. In front of the net now, Quinney's going to be last man back. Pursuit comes from Ford. Quinney, long pass up, great pass to Callum Bowley. Taylor's driving towards the net. Bowley's in the corner. Taylor's in support. Novak's on the back post. Taylor tries to feed it off the boards, and the holding penalty's going. There's pushing and shoving there. There's 2 of them pushing and shoving, and there's a penalty called. He literally had him in a headlock. Now Quinney's coming in, and he's a big lad. There's a pushing and shoving. Of course, now it's the frustration of Bracknell. The loop of the hold which was called against, and Quinney is being offered out, I think, by Galazzi. Now Quinney's saying yeah, Galazzi's saying yeah, they're going to go, so we're going to have a scrap now. Galazzi versus Quinney, and there's pushing on the back, but this is the one to watch. Quinney and Galazzi line up at centre ice. Galazzi goes in, pushing up with the uppercut. Quinney holds him and tries to go over the top. They're bracing on shirts. Quinney's going with the right hand to the back of the head. Galazzi loses footing. Quinney's on top of him, and they're both back up, but the linesmen are in. So they'll go on minor penalties for roughing, I would imagine. Shot and goal. I think it was Andre that took it down into the corner, feeds it through to Mackenzie, shoots it high in the top right-hand corner for goal number 5, which was a power play goal for the Telford Tigers, scored by Scott Mackenzie, head through from Andre. Zabo. Zabo feeds it through to Bowley, makes a shot and scores! It was Callum Bowley that put it in the back of the net. Zabo that gave him the pass, and Jonathan Weaver on the second assist. (17) shoots from the point. Zajac. Here we go. Zajac's going in the corner now against Painter. I'm not sure what he did there, but Sammy Zajac getting him in, the left-handed uppercuts, firing away as he gets under the shirt of Painter. Painter's gripping him from the top, but Sam Zajac's throwing the punches up into the chin. He's now going to come across with the left hand and reaching in towards Zajac, but Zajac's punching from underneath as Painter comes in the top, and they clasp on the ice, and the linesmen go in to split them up. Quinney. And that's the end of the game.
Quite an eventful game tonight then.
Yeah, God, I don't know how many shots we had. We obviously dominated on the puck, and offensively we were good. Be happy if we took a bit better shooting percentage to goals to shot ratio.
But early in the game, Bracknell came out pretty hard.
They did. You know, nobody's going to lie down, and I think everybody's going to raise their game a little bit, and that's credit to the league. And you know, we have to match that. We have to match that intensity. I thought tonight we did that for the 60 minutes. And you know, we didn't get the luck really on our first period shots. I don't know what we had. We had about 22 shots, and probably should have been about 4 or 5 up. But credit to Alex Mettam, he was outstanding in net all night. So you know what, we were good. I like the way we played tonight.
And things got very physical towards the end, partly due perhaps to Bracknell's frustration, but it was definitely an eventful one for the spectators.
Yeah, I'm sure the fans enjoyed it. You know, we got to get a little bit better in terms of like I say, our scoring record a little bit. Our power play was not at its best, but you know, the guys did enough to make sure that we got the 2 points, put the game in the bag. And I think across the weekend there's going to be many games where we perhaps feel that we're frustrated that we didn't do a little bit better. But 4-point weekend's a 4-point weekend.
So a great weekend start for the Telford Tigers in the first weekend of league fixtures. So it's next Saturday, the British Challenge Cup. Solway Sharks will make the trip Saturday night to Telford Ice Rink for a 5:30 face-off.